What's good, man? It's your boy, the Wallstreet Trapper. Welcome to another episode of Trappin Tuesdays, y'all. You could have been anywhere. You could have been anywhere, but you chose to be here with us for the next 3 hours on this amazing Tuesday. And I just want to tell y'all, I appreciate each and every one of y'all, because without y'all, there would be no us. And because of y'all, it is why we put everything we have into creating a show that separates us from everything else, because we like to be in a league of our own, right? Our goal is to help you create legacy. Our goal is to help you build a blueprint that is bulletproof, but most importantly, our goal is to help you turn your last name into an asset. Let's clap for that, y'all. Give me a little bit on that. Give me a little bit on that. There we go. So I want to start off this week by saying this, yo. Like, I thought about something that was real, like, on my mind. I realized that when it comes to money, Jose, harsh reality right here, Jose. Harsh reality. When it comes to money, most people want it, but 90% of people who want it are scared of it. Most people want it, but 90% of the people that want it, they fear it. Now watch this. The reason why they fear it is because at a certain level, it gets uncomfortable. Right? At a certain level. So like they want, and listen, everybody gonna be like, you, not me, not me, not me. That's right, because you're still in the same tax bracket you've been in. Right? So when you expand, when you start to expand, right, your financial realms, when you start to enter new levels, everything you do now is out of fear until you get comfortable there. So, all right, let me do this then, Jose. Let me do this. I'm going to speak from experience. Right? So that's what I like to do. You know, like when I look on Instagram sometimes, when I see people be like, I've been had money, I'll be like, I don't relate to that. I don't relate to that. I ain't been had money, right? Like I did a couple things. I wasted some money, you know, buying some clothes and stuff. That was cool, but I'm talking real money, right? So I'll be honest, bro. Like people have heard me say it before. Like when I first made my first million, I stayed in the house for like 10 days. I did not want to leave the house. One, because I thought everybody around me, I thought I looked different. I thought I looked different. Right? Now, let me tell you why I felt like I looked different. Because immediately I knew that in the moment I did not have financial issues no more. Now, mind you, I'm looking at this, Jose, from this perspective, right? I'm still in my aunt's house, sleeping on a sofa. Hear me out. Just hear me. I want everybody to just hear me. I'm in my aunt's house, sleeping on a sofa. I'm paying her bills, which only equates to about $1,800 a month. I'm paying for my daughter to go to school. That was $150 a week. My car was paid off. When I left the job, because I paid the car for keeping it 100, I dropped the insurance to liability. Real nigga shit right here, man. Stop playing with me, man. You feel me? So I was straight. My overhead low. But watch this. I understood where I was at. And I realized that everybody walking around me had some type of financial problem. And I knew my body language said I didn't have financial problems no more. So the aura I let off was like, bruh, your smile is a little bit different. You walk your shoulders back a little bit more. Bruh, I'm just keeping it real. Like, so I understood. I said, oh, I look different. I'm the same person, but I look different. And in my mind, I thought that everybody who saw me knew that I was a millionaire. but it's my own trauma. So watch this. Just keeping it real. So when I made the second million, it got even worse. I moved. I remember this, bro. I walked outside. At the time, me and my dog from Hood Estates, we was like this. My dog Pocky, we was like this. I remember I had done made the second million. I stood outside, bro. I saw a car make the block. I called my dog. I said, hey, bro, somebody trying to kill me. I put this on everything I love. I said, bro, somebody trying to kill me. He said, what the hell you talking about, Trap? I said, bro, the car just made the block twice. He said, what? I said, bro, the car made the block twice. Real talk. I said, I got the 40 on me, but my auntie here, bro. I need to go ahead on and move. I called my daughter mama. I said, hey, check this out. Come get baby girl from right. I said, come get her right now. Like in the next 15 minutes, I'm going to walk away from the crib so they don't know exactly about I'm right here. Come get her. Man, I'm not lying to y'all, man. I say, come get her. I say, come get her. I say, don't ask me. Look, she there. Boom, I say. She said, what's wrong? I say, man, look, I saw the car make the block twice. Get her. My auntie in the crib, I'm sitting on the front of the crib. I'm sitting on the curb now. I'm just watching. I'm talking to my dog. He like, you good? I'm like, no, I ain't good. I'm like, dog, I need a dip. I said, I need a dip. I go get the condo in the city, right? I'm still in New Orleans. I go get the condo. Freshly condo, just built, right? I go get the condo. I post my daughter standing in front of the condo in the living room. I take the picture of my daughter, and somebody said, oh, I know what, they just built them. I said, oh my God. So now watch this. I get my homie, I ain't gonna say what he gave me. I said that, I put the lock on the door when I move in to kick the door down lock. So it's a thing you could put on the door where they can't kick the door down. I put it under the knob when I move in. I got the burner in the crib. I can't sleep. And I ain't nowhere near where I'm at right now. But watch this, Jose. So now the paranoia done kicked in, plus watch what kick in now. My financial trauma kick in because I start telling myself this. I don't want to lose the money. So now I'm counting every dollar I spent. See, the paranoia came from the streets. But I also understood, like, yo, I'm not in that situation no more, but I move different now. And I'm still moving the same way, but I'm like, yo, I made $2 million. But my financial trauma was, I got to count every dollar I spend now. Because now I'm paying rent, I'm paying insurance, I'm furnishing the house. I'm counting every dollar, cuz. Every dollar I'm counting it because I'm like, bro, I can't go back. But why was that? Why was that? Because now we have entered a new financial realm. And in order to thrive in somewhere we've never been, we gotta embrace the uncomfortableness, but then we gotta get in that financial alignment, Jose. And the financial alignment that we gotta get in says that, no, brother, you deserve to be here. There's an unlimited amount of money that you can make. You gotta move past the financial trauma that you have, that one tells you that you don't deserve it, and that two tells you you're not capable of doing it again. I just want to have a real conversation. I just want to have a real conversation. I won't put us in the, because I'm saying that because a lot of y'all who we talk to on a daily basis, and I'm talking to y'all because I was that, you want the $1 million. You want the $1 million because you know the million gonna change your life. The problem is you cannot defeat what you cannot define. And you haven't defined why you deserve the $1 million. You got to go from wishful thinking, and you got to define why you deserve the million, because if you don't define why you deserve the million, it'll be hard for you to get the million, and when you get it, now you'll start doubting that you really deserve it. And when you start doubting that you really deserve it, you start moving in a way as somebody who doesn't deserve it. I just want to talk to us. I want to talk to us because we not in financial alignment, Jose. You can get in financial alignment of the $1 million that you want if you start thinking and operating in the way that you already have it, that you already are worthy of it, that you already deserve it. That's why I started talking about financial trauma so much. I'm not just speaking from theory. I'm speaking from somebody, yes, bro. I'm speaking because I had to overcome it. So now when somebody talk about the stock market, I'm like, bro, I told Ogden, I say, bro, this not even a money game anymore. I say, bro, my daughter already straight, my family taken care of, my cuz work with me, my other cuz work with me. I say, bro, I just want to take care of my people. I'm gonna talk about my guy right quick. So I got my guy in. Been rocking with him since he was in the halfway house. That's who training right now. So we sitting in the crib. I'm watching him. Because I get joy now. I remember Pocky told me this a long time ago, Jose. He said, there's going to come a point in life where these things don't excite you no more. And that's with everything. Like cars, all that, right? So you know me, I'm like, shit. Boy, you tripping, boy. A yacht gonna always excite me. A mansion, that's gonna always excite me. So you're gonna come to a point where it don't excite you. I'm like, all right, whatever, bro, you tripping. After I had them rented almost, and I don't want to exaggerate, after we had them rented probably about 50 houses in Orlando. Like I bring my people to for, they don't really, they get bigger than that. Houses get bigger than that, but at that point, it's just another room. It's just marble. It's just a chandelier. Right? So it don't wow me no more. Right? So walk-in closet the size of a living room. All right, bet. You got an infinity pool. All right. I'm not, wow. It's a house. I felt it. All right, bet. I done drove the Bentley. I'm on my second one. And this is not me being arrogant here. I want to prove a point here. It's hard to tell somebody who not financially where they want to be at that money ain't that important. That's why I don't see it. It's hard to tell somebody who not financially where they want to be at, money ain't everything. Because you couldn't tell me that when I was broke. You lost your mind, man. Let me get the money and I'll figure out. So I never get into that thing, because I know at every level you got to peel back the layers. Because once you get rid of the money problem, then you start realizing you got other shit wrong with you that you got to work on. So I got my dog in the car. I watched him, how he looked when he first got in the Bentley. I watched his whole face. Because immediately I knew, I just exposed him to something. It went from seeing it on TV or seeing it wherever to I'm in it. I watched us pull up to my neighborhood and I pressed the button to open the gates to open the neighborhood. I saw his face. I watched as he rode in the neighborhood and looking at the houses. Damn. I watched as we pulled up to mine. I hit the garage. I'm watching him. He's just like, damn. I'm just checking him out. I'm feeling pride in that. And not pride in a bad way, but knowing I just exposed another street nigga to some gangster shit. You feel me? And that's what took me back. I just exposed him to something. And here's the thing about that. Once you unlock it, you can't never go back to it. The same way I felt when I put my cousin, my mom, and them on a jet for the first time. Once you unlock it, they can't never go back. Coming to the Holiday Inn the other day, he called me and said, hey, bro, you down bad. I said, what you talking about? He said, bro, I'm in a Holiday Inn, bro. Bro, the air conditioning is on the wall. I don't like it. He said, this is unacceptable to me. You feel me? This is unacceptable to me. Right? Because what happens, once you unlock it, so we watching. So today, you know, thank you, God. Today we made $315,000 in the stock market. So he's sitting on side of me in the movie theater. And I say, I say, look at that shit right there, yeah. He look at his whole face went like, I said, that shit look different from on Instagram in person, huh? He ain't say nothing, but I know what's going on. At this point now, he's processing what he just saw. I can see it online is one thing, but to be sitting next to my dog, and I'm watching him in the theater. This is something I usually watch when I'm in Jersey and he in Atlanta, and I'm watching him. But now I'm in the A with him, in his crib, the same movie theater that he always dancing in front of and tripping in front of, and that's the infamous phone. That thing say 300. He said, I say that's 315,000. He said, oh, shoot. So then I'm watching him process it in his brain. I'm like, man, I'm gonna go make me a shake right quick. No, before I left, the people said NVIDIA CEO has increased his net worth by $10 billion this month alone. He said, ooh. Now, mind you, he just saw mine, and I'm talking to him like, cuz. I'm like, bro, listen, if that man can do that, why you can't do this? He was like, but I'm watching this, I'm overwhelming him. Not with information, to exposure. Bro, exposure is so powerful. So watch this. I'm about to go make a shake right quick, bro. Look what he holler out. Man, NVIDIA is talking to town right now. I say, oh, he gone. I say, he out of here now. Because he said, he out of here now. So I come back, I sit down. Sitting on side of me in the theater. We watching him. We in the theater. I don't know if you ever saw this before, but we in the theater. We on the screen watching. I'm like, bro, that's what I do all day. He just like, hey. Then he said this. Hey, what that mean, right, John? I say, got it. I say, he hooked. It's on. I said, what you talking about? He said, yeah, man, they talking about gambling. And I said, yeah, so this state trying to do this. He said, oh, all right. But what that do? I said, that's going to make the stock. He said, oh, all right. So something else came on. Talk about Apple. Hey, what that mean? I said, yeah, so Apple's dealing with China. I opened him up. And he said something to me. He said, say, this game don't care about your color or nothing, huh? And when he said that, I knew it's over. Because what happens is, when we got the financial trauma, especially if you were somebody black, you always think that your color plays a part in how, and I'm not saying you wrong, but what I love about this game is, this game don't care about your color, it don't care about your background, because he done been to prison a few times. I say it don't care about your background, it don't care about your color, it don't care about your credit score, it don't care what your mama did, it don't care what your daddy did, it don't care about none of that. It just care about, can you put the money in there? And once you put it in there, do you know what to do? Can you operate the machine? If you can operate the machine, it's gonna print $300,000 for you. If you can operate the machine, it can print $50,000 for you. If you can operate the machine, it can print $100,000 for you. It don't care about none of the other shit that we put in our brain why we can't move forward. We gotta get in financial alignment. That's what I said all that to say. We gotta get in financial alignment. But the problem is we got so much trauma. Let's think about the trauma like a scar. Let's think about the trauma like a callus, right? Y'all done had a callus before, especially if you work out. The callus keep you from feeling certain stuff. So you be financially calloused, right? So somebody got to peel the callus off so you can get back to the flesh. We got to be financially callous. So we got to peel the callus off so we can get back to the flesh so it can touch it. The touch it, the exposure, it touch it. It touch it. It touch it. The exposure, there it is. There it is. The callus gone. There it is. I feel it. I see it. I see why he sit here all day, every day. I see every time he going live, he on the goddamn he in front of the theater. I see why he don't change this channel right here. I see it. I see it. I just seen 320,000 right there in my thing. I know my dog just did 10 years for a attempted murder on robbery. I see it. He just like me. In that moment, I don't know what he thought about me before, but in that moment, he said, oh, that's my equal. If my dog could do it, I know I could do it. I don't know what he thought about me before then. We done went on tour. He done pulled up. Man, come on, eat with us. I don't know what he thought before that, but I know this. In that moment, he said, oh, that's my equal. I could do that. Financial alignment comes in so many different ways. We are not financially aligned for what we say we want to be at. Somehow, some way, we got to start getting exposure to different lessons, different information. We got to start getting some exposure so we can start peeling back the trauma. I want you to understand and think about trauma before we get into this episode tonight. Y'all, I promise this was on my mind. The only way we can truly overcome the financial trauma is to meet it head on. Let me make that make sense to you. This word triggered has been such a key word in the last couple years, right? I'm triggered by this. I'm triggered by that. I'm triggered by that situation. I'm triggered by being in that environment. So here's what happens when you get triggered. When you get triggered, what happens is you go away from the thing that's triggering you, which allows another layer to be placed on top of it. So every time you say, I'm triggered, you now stay away from said thing. You stay away from said person. You stay away from said conversations. You build a shield between yourself and the thing that's triggering you, which means you will never emotionally get over what's triggering you. Abstinence don't mean healed. Absence don't mean healed. It just means we've done a great job at avoiding the thing that is triggering us. It don't mean we healed. It means you did a great job at avoiding it. That's what it means. It don't mean you triggered. It don't mean you healed. It means you've done an amazing job at avoiding the thing that triggers you. Or trigger just means it has caused an emotion that I don't like. It brought back a memory that I don't care to revisit. Well, we cannot truly heal unless we stand in the thing that causes the emotion so that we can get down to the root. We got to unroot the thing. So if you got financial trauma, you got to sit here and realize what it is that's been causing the trauma. Well, my mama put bills in my name, such and such ran my credit up. I did this, I've been spending. I got to deal with that emotion. I got to deal with it. I got to face it head on. I got to tell myself I'm worthy of it. And if it takes 6 months, if it takes a year, I'm going to keep on walking into it. So when I do get the $1 million, I know I belong here. We talking about financial alignment. Episode 96, Trappin. So let's go to it. All right, y'all. Jose, how you feel tonight?
That's how you gonna dump us all right now.
That's it. That's it.
Didn't even slow down.
Episode 96. That's it. I ain't got no more. I don't 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 got no more. That's it. All right, let's holler at our people right quick, man. Tamara Buchanan was good. How you feeling, love? Let's go, man. Mike Laurie, how you feeling? Let's go, love. Tori Simmons was good, family. Maurice was good, family. KJ was good, family. Chelsea was good, my love. One of my lieutenants in Trappers Anonymous. Roxanne was good, family. Jose, we got 2,100 people in the chat in 30 minutes. Salute to that. Infinite was good. Kelvin McClary was good. Trapstar Trader was good. Pleasant, that's me, was good. Jared Howard, what's good? Angela, what's good? Shazam X, I see you, fam. Salute. Booker T from Detroit, what's good, family? Six Hustles, I see you. Dancing Diamonds, was good, family. Always coming in. I appreciate my family that always come. Just salute to everybody, man. Trappin' Tuesday, episode 96. Tootie, can we get a little beat right quick? Just a little beat. Just bring the energy back, Tootie. Give us a little feel. Give us a little vibe. You've been cooking. Let's go. Give us something, Tootie. Okay. Okay. I like that. I like that. Tonight we gonna talk about financial alignment. We gotta get financially aligned to go anywhere we trying to go at. Here's the thing about being aligned. When you get aligned, when you're not aligned, it's not saying that the promise isn't still there waiting on you. You just ain't aligned to it yet. You just ain't got an alignment with the vision. You ain't got an alignment with the territory. So tonight, let's get aligned, y'all. Let's get aligned tonight. Jose, let's get aligned. Let's get aligned tonight. I want to get aligned tonight. All right, so we're going to have a whiteboard moment tonight. But let's get to it, man. Let's start off with our mantra. Jose, this shirt fitting real good. Shirt fitting real good. Hey, right quick, man. Jose, let's drop the link for Trapper Apparel. We got the shirts in. They only go up to extra larges for this one. They didn't have the 2X's, 3X's, 4X's like the other one. That's my apologies. I wasn't like trying to do that. That's on the side they had. I like this shirt.
What's the name of the color?
Promethazine purple.
Promethazine purple.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So we're gonna put that link for Trapper Apparel Inc. in there. Get y'all apparel. It's summertime. It's summertime. Time to roll. Summertime. It's time to roll. Right? So it's summertime. So make sure you get your Trapper Apparel. We got t-shirts in all colors. We got the Promethazine purple. We got the honey mustard. We got the red. We got the Nipsey blue. We got the gray. We got some white. Right? We got black. Right? They come in all colors. Right? They come in all colors. And for all my people that wear joggers year round, like me, we got them too. So Jose, drop the link so they can get their apparel. And we're gonna start off with our mantra. If you new here, put it in the chat. Let us know you new. Welcome home. We glad you came for us. We came here to be with us, break bread with us. Right? If you've been at the welcome back to the family reunion. We got a cookout, but we ain't got no pork. We ain't got no pork. We eating healthy. Right? We good. So let's get to it, man. I am a certified Wall Street trapper. I'm confident in my ability to make great investments. The stock market is a machine that prints money, and I'm more than capable of operating this machine. Not only will I free myself, but my family will eat for a lifetime based on the information I apply today. I'm a money maker and a wealth builder. Today, I break all chains that anchor me to that poverty mindset. My ancestors will smile now because I've turned our last name into an asset. My family's purchasing power will increase indefinitely. Today, I make the declaration that no longer will I be a slave to money. No longer will the generations behind me inherit lack. No longer will I submit to selling my time for money. I am a first-generation millionaire. I am the architect of my family's legacy. I am a certified Wall Street trapper. And Wall Street looks like us now. Let's go, y'all. I like how that feel. I like how that feel. I like how that feel. I like how we feel. Hey, 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 nah. Put my water on that. There you go. I like how that feel. Such a great week, man. Such a great episode. I'm gonna say this. I was talking to Jose and them before the show started about my type of woman. I'm not gonna get into it, right? Because that's not a. But I was telling them that I don't think my type of woman has to be a like entrepreneur. But I do want her to be like God fearing. But you know what I've learned, and I'm gonna be honest with you. Because I am on the internet so much, I have found myself intrigued with women that aren't on the internet as much. I found that to be intriguing to me. I found that to be intriguing because I realized how much energy, because I'm on it all the time. And it may sound like a double-edged, but I know how much energy I gotta put into it. And I found that probably is, she doesn't have to be an entrepreneur. She can be a flight attendant or something. I don't know. Right? But I found that to be real intriguing. Like, I found that to be real intriguing. And I don't have nothing against it. Like, let me say that. I don't have nothing against women that's on social media. Listen, get your money, my love. I'm not tripping on it. You dig? But I don't know. I just been intrigued by seeing, like, damn, that shit cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know why, though. I don't know why. And here's why. Because it'll force me now to meet somebody not on social media. I went to a soccer game with my dog, Jose, and I had just an amazing experience, man. Such a dope experience. You know what I'm saying? And I think I got a thing. I think I kind of got a thing, Jose, that I think I got this thing where I feel like I have a trauma that I have to face, that I'm going to therapy for. And because I got set up, you know, because the reason why I did 10 years in prison was because a woman, you know, set me up, and I, you know, wound up putting me in a bad situation. I have to face that trauma in order to get where I need to go at on a romantic level. I always shut down. Once I feel like I'm there, I shut down. Like, my things come back and I push away. All right, so just financial alignment, I got to get, you know, in that relational alignment. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, every time I get to that level, I push away. And I know where it comes from. I let that sit in my brain. You know what I'm saying?
But you're facing the head on.
That's the goal. The goal is to face it head on and move forward, bro. So that's kind of where I'm at, man. And again, I don't have nothing against nobody that's on social media. Don't be up, you know, I don't want nobody to be like, well, you don't want to date. No, that's not it. I've dated some amazing women. You know, I feel like I let one get away. You know what I'm saying?
They say soccer mom trap.
Soccer mom? I'm not mad at it. We can go to soccer games together. I had a good time at that soccer game, man. I had a good time at that. So, I don't know, man. Huh?
Pull up in a minivan.
We're not going to do the minivan. We'll get an Escalade. We'll get an Escalade. We'll get an Escalade. We get an Escalade. We get an Escalade. We're not doing the Voyager. Okay. We're not doing the Voyager. But I do think I let one get away, dog. And because of
That's a hard drink. The one to get away, that's a hard drink to swallow.
Yeah. And I knew if I didn't get that, if I didn't get this worked on, I was gonna hurt somebody else. And I didn't want to do that. And it was a tough conversation I had to have with her. Because we were vibing. But anyway, I don't want to get on that too long, but I just think that, Jose. I just think that, and the reason I'm asking, because I had to talk with my doctor. Mm-hmm. My doctor was like, all right, man, like, you're healthy, you know. I don't know what made him ask me. He was like, you want to have more kids? You want to be married? And I was like, yeah. And it's crazy because I thought about it before, but like when you're a doctor, I'm like, damn, nigga, what you about to say, I'm about to die or something? Like, what, I need to have kids or something before I die or something? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man, but it just made me think, man, but I don't know. Anyway, let's get to it, man. Trappin' Tuesday, episode 96, man. Today, let's get into it, man. Word on the street. That haircut, cold-blooded. Cold-blooded haircut right there. All right, let's get to it, man. Let's get to our word on the street, man. So the Dow Jones was down today. The NASDAQ and the S&P. The S&P actually had an interesting day today. It fought between negative and positive all day to end the day positive. But it fought for it. It fought for it all day. Now, here's some things that I was interested in when I was watching it. I don't know if y'all remember, but I think last week I said that, or maybe I put it in the Patreon. I was like 5,300 for the S&P and 17,000 for the NASDAQ will be pivotal. Because the S&P has struggled to break that. The NASDAQ hasn't hit 17 ever. So breaking 17 is pivotal. So I expected to have a little sell-off, and the NASDAQ actually fought through it today because it got up to like 17.22. Then it came back down to 16.89. It finished the day off real good. But I wrote something down that I want us to see. This was important. I always try to give y'all good data because I want us to base, I don't want just like to talk, I like to talk ourselves from data. So, in the last 3 days, NVIDIA is up 21% in 3 days. Thursday, Friday, Tuesday. QQQ is up a little more than 0.25%. And the S&P is only up almost 0.5% in 3 days, which is not bad. But it shows us that when NVIDIA moves, the market moves. Now, it's always not like that. And the reason why I want us to understand that is because I've said something and people don't agree with me. But in my heart, I truly believe we're still in a recession. And the reason why I say that is because so many indicators, and we're going to talk about that. And people are like, we can't be in it. And I always want us to understand that the stock market and the economy are first cousins, but not brother and sister. Right? They're first cousins, but they're not brother and sister. So the market can be down or up based on emotion and feelings. The economy is going to be based on data. Now, the catalyst to it is based on a few things, and we're going to talk about those things. But I want you to say that again. NVIDIA is up 21% in the last 3 days. QQQ is up a little more than 0.25% in 3 days. And the S&P 500 is only up 0.5% in 3 days. Now, mind you, I have been talking about the market being sideways for a while. But yet, this one company has injected euphoria into the market. Now, me, I'm not mad at it at all. But I'm also not blinded by the idea of what's going on, which is why I won't chase. And it's because we don't see a full-fledged bull. We think about it today, the only thing that really did good today, we'll look at it on that, but a lot of it going to be software, information technology, semiconductors. Right? As a person that is playing the game, this is where your philosophies and your ideologies come in play. because they're going to tell you how to move one way or another. Jose, matter of fact, we doing so we doing a sale on the options course because I'm punching these dudes down in the gym that just won't get on a Stairmaster, yeah? So Jose, drop the link. You can get the options masterclass, but we'll talk about that. But I wanted to say that. I want to put that to y'all attention. And one more thing I wanted to bring to y'all attention was, as we talk about later, you're going to hear me talk about, I'm going to break down CPI because y'all need to understand it. I'm going to break down inflation because y'all need to understand that. But one of the things we broke down was home buying conditions for the U.S. consumer plummeted to the lowest level in history. All right? We're going to talk about that because today I'm going to talk to you about CPI and I'm going to show you what consumer confidence is at. These are the things that's important for us. And I truly feel like in order to be great at this game, I don't care what nobody say, you need to at least know a little bit about economics. To play this game, you got to at least know a little bit about economics. Because if you know something about economics, you can then understand why the market is moving a certain way. That is where I try to come in at. That's why I do my best to try to fill a void in that. Right? So I told Ox something today that was real fun. It was a dope thing. You know, I said, I don't want to be the best because there's a lot of room, and this ain't nothing to nobody. I don't want to be the best because a lot of people fight for the title of the best. But to be great or to be a legend, everyone will compare themselves to you. You become the status quo. No one ever compared Mike to anybody. Everyone was always compared to Mike. There's a lot of room at the bottom for people that won't be the best. There's so much room at the bottom for people that won't be the best. But no one ever compared Mike to LeBron, Mike to Kobe, Babe Ruth to Hank Aaron to. There will always the person be measured to. They're always the person being measured to. Now, I'm not saying that you can have your opinion saying Kobe is better than Mike. You can have your opinion that's saying LeBron is better than Mike. That's not what I'm arguing. What I'm saying is they're always compared to Mike. It's never Mike being compared to them. That's all I'm saying. There's room. There's so much room for everybody that want to be the best. But to be legendary, to be great, you got to push the odds. You got to push the norms. You got to push comfort zones. And you become the person that people compare themselves to. Your work, not even you, your work. You know, your education, your demonstrations, the things, your philanthropy, your love for the game. Set the tone, set the blueprint, set the status. And that comes with so much talk, that comes with so much comes with that. But I want to tell you that you can be the person that your family compares themselves to. It's not about being great to the world, and you're going to come and go to the world. But in my family, I want my family to be like, nah, yo, this is what Free put in place. I want to surpass what he did. And then I want to give them the tools to surpass me. So you can be that. But you got to get in financial alignment. You can be that. I'm not even talking about on a scale of being the greatest investor or nothing like that. Why you think every other investor is compared to who? Warren Buffett. every other investor is compared to Warren Buffett. So when you can be that for your family. You can be that. You can be the one that your family says, yo, this person set the tone and you surpass. We was watching something on TV, me and Ock last night. And it showed how Rockefeller, right, like none of his kids could surpass him. But they all were compared to what he did. Sam Walton, his kids will be compared to what he did. When you start seeking out to be great at something, you surpass being the best at it. I want you to think about that. When you seek out to be great at something, you surpass being the best at it. Because now the comparisons now become to you, not you to them. And everybody in here, once you start getting financially aligned, you're positioning yourself to be that greatness in your family. I'm not talking about on the internet. I'm talking about in your, the only thing that matters to me is my family and then the people who rocking with me, because I want to give them a blueprint at which they can now say, okay, this is the measuring stick. We can only become financially aligned when we get exposure to something. You got to have exposure. And you cannot be comfortable when you get exposed to something new. It's supposed to make you uncomfortable. It's supposed to make you nervous, but it's also meant to stretch you. It's also meant to make you see the possibilities of what can be, and more importantly, what should be. Anyway, let's go, Tootie. Let's go, bruh. All right, let's get into heat check. So we had, now look at this week, 0.89. We've been there for maybe a week or two, right? 3.4 million calls, 3 million puts. Not bad. Let's go a little further. Look, what I said. Energy did good today, but other than that, semiconductors, you got a little technology, communication services. You feel me? I don't be lying when I be saying what I be saying. I didn't even have to look at that to even see what was going on. I'm just looking at the market. So we're talking about one stockholder, and what I said though, communication services, right? Information technology. Communication service, some little tech right here, something right, but other than that, it's a bloody day. And honestly, if NVIDIA at 1%, not instead of 6%, it looked even worse. So don't get in a situation where you feel like you got to chase something. Go a little further to it. Fear and greed, we moved up a little bit. We was at 51 last week. We at 52. Because one company has injected the market with this euphoric feeling. One company. Let's go a little further to it. Let's get into that recession portfolio. Let's get into it. All right, so as you can see, Hey, bro, I'm buying whole going crazy. That buying whole is up 31% year to date. Come on, bro. This got to be. Come on, Jose. 31% year to date. Let's see. The S&P is up maybe like 12%. Yep, the S&P is up 12% year to date. The S&P is up 12% year to date. Let me do this right quick. Let me see something too. Yeah, what you looked at, VOO or SPX?
S&P 500 index.
Yeah. Let me look this up. So watch this. If I'm correct, yep, NASDAQ is up 13%. So the S&P is up 13%. The NASDAQ is up 13%, and Trapp is up 31%. And we in May. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, Jose. I gotta know a little something, right? The buy and hold is up 237. That's a little more than a quarter. Jose, at what point does it be like, all right, bro, like dude might know a little something? I'm 3 years in. We're showing it. We ain't never stopped showing them. All right. Let's go a little further. Oh, I see some people dropping some numbers in there. Davion from Dallas said I'm up 21%. Maya Holmes said I'm up 44%. Oh, she's saying all her accounts, but that's sweet too, though. For sure. We love that. All right. I see y'all. Shout out to my people, man. All right. So, no, Tootie, go to the buy and hold. Go to the next. Yep, right there. So, here's our buy and hold plays. The Allstate play just ain't working out for me, but I still believe in it. Costco is up. And Tootie, you put the wrong one on there, dog. Anyway, we bought Deckers today. Tootie put the wrong one up on there. That probably was my bad. But I think that play is Centaz is down. I think I told Tootie the wrong one, but I got to let y'all. So I bought Deckers today, since y'all see it. Put that in the Patreon today. My bad, Patreon. That's on me. But I can't lie to him. Shit, we put it on the wrong one. It's my fault, not Tootie's fault. I probably told him that we just moving too fast. So that one is Centaz and Allstate. They down for me. Deckers, we bought that today. We bought 25 buy and hold shares. EME been going crazy. FICO been going crazy. Eli Lilly, Meta, NVIDIA, PWR down a little bit. VTRX up. So that's our buying hold. That's what got us up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We got 11 plays in the buy and hold. That's probably max. We ain't probably going to do nothing else over there. We're going to max that out. 11 plays, that's enough. We may do 12 max depending on what happened in September. We may do 12 max depending on what we see in September. But this our 12 plays. Let me say this too. Portfolio Mastery class is sold out. I told y'all stop playing with it. I told y'all stop playing with it, y'all. Ain't gonna be no replay. Ain't gonna be no, we doing it via Zoom. We're not doing none of that. You gotta come in here and get money. Come on, man. Y'all be asking for the trap. Do me a one-on-one. I ain't got no one-on-one. All right? So let's go a little further, Jose. Tootie. All right. So here we go with our All right, this is our option plays. If you're in the Patreon, you already know. We got one NVIDIA play for the 860 call. That's up 100 grand, but I know what y'all gonna say. Y'all gonna say, show me the percentages, so I know how y'all gonna act. So let me do that before y'all start. You know how people be tripping on me, acting like I'm not gonna show them what I'm up. All right, so first NVIDIA play. Today. That's the wrong one, bruh. That's the wrong one, son. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. My bad, dog. I forgot I got you 4 of them. My bad, Tudor. My bad, dog. They ain't gonna be mad at me back there. All right, so the first NVIDIA play is up 126%. We've been in that one for a minute. My Patreon people been in there. That's actually the second one. The second NVIDIA play, that thing did 208,000 today. That's insane. It's up 151%. No, I'm lying. It's up 126%. Let me say this right quick, y'all. So I think I need about, and I'm not gonna hide it from y'all. I don't want to speak on it because I don't want to jinx it. But I got to do it because I ain't good at lying to y'all. So we got 31 contracts. As of right now, the play... So as of right now, that play has a value of $1,006,000. The second NVIDIA play. That's my first play that ever has a value of $1 million. But that's not what I want. I want the play to print $1 million. Take this hat off and talk my shit. All right, I'm gonna say this. The NVIDIA play, January 17, $900. 208,000 gain today, 562,000 total gain. This is real cash. This is not a paper trading account. This is not, y'all know me, this is real money. Y'all, I wouldn't even play with y'all like that. That play, I'm up 126.78%. The value of the play is $1,006,725. All right? All right, so the value simply means, so just think about this. So the play cost me about it was $14,000 per contract. I bought 31 contracts. That's about $21,000. That plus the value. That plus what the play has made. Right? So I spent $420,000. The market has printed 562 for me. So combined, it's $1.6 million. So if I was to cash out right now, that play has made me 562 grand. So that's $1.6 million. Well, $1,006,000. It's not $1.6 million. It's $1,006,000. Right? But what I want is, I want a play to print $1 million. Yeah. So in essence, the play will probably be worth 1.5 or 1.4, and some value of it will be like 1.4. That's my goal. Now, normally once I hit 100%, I'll sell half. But I'm not selling half.
What's the max that you would let yourself put in? Because you can put in $1 million and make 100% and that's your $1 million. But you're not going to do that probably.
At some point.
Okay. So that's people.
So Sean said, what is the max that I'll put in? He said, because you can put in $1 million, and if you get 100%, you've made $1 million. True. At some point, that's probably what I'm going to do next. But right now, I put 400,000. So I told Brandon I need probably about another 80%. Another 85%. Because you figure I'm up 126,000 and 126%. So you figure that's 562,000. So I probably need about another 440,000. Am I right? So I need about another 80%. So that means I probably need NVIDIA cross. It probably got to be about 1220. It got to be 1220. And so once we get to 1220, I don't know if nobody else did it before, but I think I will be the first person that has posted. Because I don't know if nobody did it and didn't post it. I can't say that, right? I can't say that. But I want to be the first person to make $1 million from a play and post it. Not I put $1 million and I made $1 million. I want to print $1 million. And I'm going to do something special for the people when I do that. I don't know what I'm going to do. But I think that's a milestone. Anyway, let's go a little further. I just want to talk about that. I just want to try to know, like, that's exciting for me. And because I like to be transparent with my people, I like to talk to my people. Like, I was like, nah, I ain't going to say nothing because I don't want to jinx it. No, I want to tell my people what we going for. Just like I told my people, yo, we want to hit 3 million. And I know a bunch of people was rooting for me to hit that 3 million. That's why I've been telling Ock today, I said, listen, bro, when you get to the stage, it was the deal. I said, bro, when you get to the stage where I'm at, bro, like, there's so many people that just want to see you win because that's what but hate come with it too. You can't avoid it. But here's what I realized. And I say this not with no arrogance. Most of the people that's hating or talking ill toward me, you can't say I ain't getting money, and you can't say I ain't helping my people get money. And we showing wins and losses. You can't say my character flawed. So, you know what I'm saying? And it ain't that many. Only like 1 or 2. So, I'm excited about that. I'm excited for my people and the trappers that's getting money. And let's go a little further. So stay right there, Tootie. So we got, after that, let me see, NVIDIA. Okay, boom. This next play is a play we put in the Patreon today. I told you I slept on it. I had some plays I had been working on, and I put them in. So this play right here is in the Patreon. It ain't, it's fresh. We did that. And then we got the QQQ play that we've been in. And then here's another play we've been in for about 3 weeks now that's in the Patreon. And then it's the other play that I put in the Patreon today. So come join the Patreon because y'all see I am active in the Patreon. We got the XLK play. We actually did that play for free on Instagram. We did that play for free on Instagram, and I put it in the Patreon. And my Patreon people said, you know what, Trap? We ain't mad at you. But guess what? The people who you gave that to, they probably not going to pull the trigger anyway. That's what they told me, because I thought Patreon people were going to be pissed at me. They were like, man, we ain't tripping, Trap. We know you got a good heart, bro. Like, they really told me that, though, so I was like, damn. Then that's the XLY play. It just ain't doing shit. I don't know. You got one more on 2 days. Here we go. We got the AMAT play. Oh, B! How you feeling with that AMAT play, dog? I like that, because B said, hey, Trap. And B, look, because B had a loss on 2 plays. B said, Trap, I need a runner. I don't know if B thought I could just go pull it out of my hat. I don't know if B thought I could go mark it, run for B. I don't know what B thought I could do. But we got this AMAT plate. It's been running for us. Salute to us on AMAT. Shout out to my people in Trappin in the Patreon. We up 35% on that. Salute, salute, salute. Amazon bounced back a little bit today. Both of my Amazons was up, and then once they said they was getting rid of the CEO, once the CEO stepped down, the company went going through something. So Amazon down September, January call, but I feel good about that. My 2 AVGO calls, they've been going back and forth, man. They ate a lot though. They ate a lot because I was down big. They ate a lot, so I'm good on that. Fastenal, I might just get rid of that shit. I'm supposed to hold it. It ain't doing nothing but milking me slowly but surely. Yeah, it's just milking me slowly but surely. It's way down, so it's milking me slowly but surely. All right, then we got GE. Shout out to my people in the Patreon. We've been killing that. We got that. That's up 111%. And then we got the GEV. And here's what I want to tell y'all. I know some of y'all panicked in the Patreon on that GEV because it shot up on us. We was up big, and then it just, 2 days in a row, it just went down, and then it came back up. So all my people in the Patreon, hold, stay the course. And then we got we got 2 Google calls. Go one more to it. Oh, that's it? There we go. Damn, bro, we got a lot of goddamn plays, bro. Damn, we got a lot of plays, dog. This is the most plays I ever been in at one time, dog. Yo, this is a lot of plays, dog. It's a lot of plays, dog. I ain't even gonna lie. It ain't for the weak of heart, dog. Let me tell you the bad thing about being in these plays, and so many plays. If the market ever turns bad on me, it's gonna be hell for me to try to get out of these plays at one time. It'd be hard. It'd be hell. I gotta just eat. I gotta just take that. I won't. It'll be too hard to try to get out of all of those plays. Like if we go into like a depression or like a deep recession, wipe out. I'm in too many plays. And Cuz asked me the other day something. He said, do you think put a CEG play in break, bro? Hey, chill, Chris Carter. Chill. Get out of my head. I've been looking at it. It's overpriced. Chill. Cuz asked me something the other day. He said, Cuz, you think the Patreon makes you put way more play in? I said, hell yeah, I wouldn't. Nigga, I'd be done did 5 trades and be straight. Nigga, I wouldn't do that, you know what I'm saying? But I understand that you gotta feed people. So it makes me do my research, do my homework. I love it though. It makes me get outside my, I'm gonna tell you something. It keep me evolving. It keep me, because I know they coming for me. One day somebody in there won't say they making more money than me, and I refuse. But I love it because they getting money. You know what I'm saying? And like I was telling the other day, I love the idea of seeing people reach or see or expose them to things that they wouldn't normally be exposed to. And so one of the things I like about this is, so there's a lot of people on Instagram that talk about options and trading, and you notice me, I don't never got nothing to say about nobody. But the only thing I did notice was, and this was just something I did different, everybody had capped on like how much they were making. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you'll see somebody make a $10,000 and I was like, damn, that's nice. And like it's a $10,000 a day is nice. But I was like, you know what? Why are we limiting ourselves to that? Why are we limiting ourselves? Why are we limiting them? Because as people who follow, you know, the people are, I hate to say the word follow, they're influenced by us. You know what I'm saying? The money language is the language that people won't make money. People want to make money. And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to go big. I'm going to let them see me go big. But with that, I know I'm going to lose big. So I got to be extra. The little things I would have let slide if it was just me, I gotta make sure I don't let those things, I gotta tune in cause people following me. Even when I say, yo, don't follow me, I know they done built in the trust. They done made 10, 15, 20,000, man, I'm rocking with Trap, dog. I don't care what you talking about. Cause I'm gonna tell you something, once you change somebody's financial situation, bro, that breeds loyalty. In a way, right? Like if you change somebody's financial situation, it breeds a sense of like loyalty. Like, nah, bro changed my financial situation. Like we had a dude, Jeremiah. He said, bro, I done turned 26 to 122. Today he probably up to like 140. He probably talking crazy. But he said, Trap, he said, bro, I'm rocking till the wheels fall off, bro. He said, I knew I could get freedom, but I didn't know how to get it. You just showed me how to get it. He said, bro, that's a wrap. That's a wrap. I'm locked in. Now think about this. You pay somebody $49 a month, $79 a month, and you turn 26,000 into 140 or something. Bro, at that point, you don't even care about the 49 or the 79. You like, boy, that's my dog. You feel me? The lady came on and said, Trap, we turned 13,000 into 28,000. She like, you my son. You my son. Because what we lack, again, we talking about financial alignment about this today. Jose, people are financially stuck because they feel like their whole life is predicated around what I can make at the job. And then the job starts to predicate what you feel like you can make in life. It starts to put boundaries and parameters around what you feel you can, the journeys you can embark on. Like I go on vacation, damn, I gotta get off vacation because, damn, I gotta go back to work. You know what I'm saying? I won't stay a little longer today, but I can't. I done took my off days, my PTO, and I'm not saying nothing against none of that. But what I am saying is when you take a person out of that limitation bag and you expose them to, you can go turn that 60 to 150. You can go turn that 5,000 into 40 overtime, not overnight. They start looking at the job a little different. Not that they won't quit the job, but now what happens is I ain't confined by the job. When you have most Americans lack financial resources. They're not equipped. And so once you do that, you start being like, guess what? What happens, watch this, Jose. What do you think happens to a person who makes their salary in the stock market? Now the job doesn't become the sole controller of what you can do in life. You do. And one of the most powerful things that can ever happen to a person is they become equipped with the financial resources to be financially empowered to dictate their own life. It's one of the most powerful things that can happen to a person. Because for a long time, we are limited to what we got in our savings account, our retirement, and then what we can make on a day-to-day, or what the job can pay us. Right? Even entrepreneurs. There's entrepreneurs that's in the same boat. I saw somebody say, how can somebody be a 7-figure entrepreneur and still be a slave? I said, they ain't even developed enough. You ain't even developed enough to understand that concept. Because you think because somebody a 7-figure entrepreneur that they can't, they free. It didn't even make sense for me to elaborate because I said at that point you already, you said, man, you sound stupid. How somebody gonna be a 7-figure entrepreneur and still be a slave? Man, niggas just say anything. That what he said. And in my mind, I was like, it's not even worth, not he's not worth, but that comment is not worth entertaining because you got some more financial development to do. You got more financial, because if you think 7 figures make you free, you tripping. Because there's people now that are enslaved to the 7 figures. I do everything in my power to keep my overhead low, trim. But I'm not living below my means. It's a difference. I don't gotta live below my means to have a sustainable life. I can stay right where I need to be at. Like, I ain't doing a bunch of unnecessary things. Everything is taken care of. But I say, oh, he don't even get it. So I just wanted to say that, man, that this game is a game changer. This game is a game changer. And I can promise you, no one is behind. You're exactly where you need to be at. But I need you to take this game serious. And I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not telling you buy nothing I have. I might not be the person to teach you. I'm perfectly fine with that. But you need to learn this game. Because if we can watch a CEO increase his, what's it, the dude from NVIDIA used to be a janitor. The dude was a janitor. Dude, the top 17 richest people in the world. He's the number 1 richest when it comes to making so much in such a short time. Like, nobody ain't made more money than him in a short period of time. In this short period of time, like, he killing them. He number 1 as in net worth acclaim in a short period of time. Not ever, but in this time. Like, he's made like last year and this year, he went to 90 million. He went from 3 billion to 90 billion. And I'm gonna give you a stat. If NVIDIA goes to $214, he'll be the richest man in the world. He'll surpass Bernard Arnault. 214 or 1214, same thing. Because they're gonna split. So 214 or 1214, he'll be the richest man in the world. 1240, I'm sorry. 1240 and 240. I was listening to CNBC today. He split June 7th. So if NVIDIA goes to 240 or 1240, dude would be the richest man in the world. 2,400. Yeah, 2,400. Yeah, 2,400, I'm sorry. 2,400. So if it goes to 2,400 or, thank you, Sean, if it goes to 2,400 or 240, I had the 240 part right. If it goes to 240 or 2,400, he'll be the richest man in the world. That ain't far-fetched. You gotta figure is at 1,200 now almost. 2,400 ain't that far away. Or 240 ain't that far away. He gonna get a huge influx once he split, because so many retail investors gonna jump on it, being as though it's under 1,000. They like, bro, they mind. Look, somebody asked me like, Trap, what do you think we should do NVIDIA split? I say, look, if you like it now, it's the same price when it's split. If you think it's overpriced now, it's still overpriced when it's, but they don't get that. And I ain't mad at it. I know it. You be like, nah, nigga, that thing is 1,200, that's 200. I want that. You feel me? It is 1,200 now, it is $120. I want that. I don't care what you're talking about. He'll get a huge influx. Bro, you know how many retail people gonna jump on that stock, bro? It's affordable. $120, bro, that's in their wheelhouse. You know what I'm saying? Like $1,000, $900, $800. That high 600 stretched. That high 600 is stretched. You feel me? That high 600, you like, damn, bro, that bit, what? Damn. Can I get a fractional share or something? You feel me? Boy, that thing hit 100, 115. Oh, boy, they going clobber that thing. That boy gonna network on. Ain't nobody's gonna go crazy then. The option contract's gonna come down. Option contract's gonna come down. It's gonna be a game changer, man. Let's go a little further. So let me say that again. Let me repeat that. Thank you, Sean. I said the first. So if NVIDIA gets to 240 or 2,400, he will be the richest man in the world. Now, I said something. I said, I don't know what episode it was, I said within the next 18 months, NVIDIA will be the #1 market cap weighted stock on the market. It will surpass Microsoft. I said 18 months. It's chopping it down real. It's 2.8 trillion now. It's 2.8 trillion now. Anyway, let's go a little further. We ain't even got to no stock talk. I apologize, y'all. My bad. All right. Usually there's a saying, selling may go away. Well, May has been running away. We had a 5% pullback in April, and from April lows, technology has been up 16%, utilities is up 9%, communication services is up 6.4%, real estate is up 4%. Why am I saying this? I'm saying this because in April, when everybody was saying the sky is falling, when everybody was in my comments on Instagram saying, what you gonna do now? The market is falling. What you gonna do now? And I was showing the losses. But they forgot the fact on Trappin. See, that's the thing I love. They forgot the fact on Trappin Tuesdays. I came and told my Patreon people, I said, hey, y'all, I'm about to sell this NVIDIA play, get these hot 600,000 out of here. I'm about to sell this Eli Lilly play, get that hot 50,000. I sold one of the Google plays, let me get that. I sold one more play, my AVGO play. I said, let me get that. I got $900,000. And I sold my NVIDIA play. I said, I got her. NVIDIA was $797. And I told my people, I said, if it go lower, I'm getting it. 31 contracts. And then I gave him another play. I said, I got in GE. We wound up getting in GE. We got in GEV. We got NVIDIA. We did a QQQ call. I did 2 AVGO calls. We did an AMAC call. I did 2 meta plays. Everything up except for the AVGO call, and I did the ServiceNow call recently. What you gonna do now, Trap? The market is falling. Listen, it's a part of the market had ran from October to April. Damn. You don't never think the thing gonna stop? So we got that 5% pullback. Voila, there go them bricks. There go them bricks. There go the bricks. And guess what? We're going to get another one. So we should get a summer run. We should get a summer run. We should get a run. I think we'll get a run up until about July. I may be wrong, but we usually get, after this earnings call, we usually get it ain't going to be nothing crazy, but we usually get a good little summer run. And then around August, start pulling back, putting us in position for September. And so what we should be doing is saying, all right, let me eat here. We got another earnings call going to come around July, August. We'll get another earnings season going to come late July, August. From there, I'm not going to lie, Patreon, I'm going to start chilling. I may get a couple, but around August, I'm sitting down. We're gonna see if the market gonna pull, but now it's the election year, so I gotta go do some research and see what September look like in the election year. Because then we're going in September, then we're going October, then we're going election. So but I'm always bullish, but the reason why I was super bullish this year is because I went with the data. The data says that election years, we get up seasons. Now, can I say that I knew NVIDIA was going to do this, NVIDIA was going to do that? I didn't. I can't claim I'm going to do none of that. But here's what I do know. I do know that when you always in position, you ain't got to chase nothing. And the one thing the Patreon community can say is we always in position. We ain't never had to chase nothing. We took our L's on the chin. We kept going. We ain't never had to chase nothing. Everybody, and in my Trappers Anonymous community, we ain't never had to chase nothing. We always, when a run came, we ain't had to say, damn, what I'm gonna do now? We always was a part of the run. When it was a quality company, we was always in position to take advantage of it. In Trappers Anonymous or in the Patreon, we never had to chase no rally. We was already in position. Whether it was the Facebook rally, whether it was the NVIDIA rally, whether it was Eli Lilly rally we never had to chase nothing. The only one I didn't partake in was SMCI, and it's because the options on that just look trash. But we got it with NVIDIA and Broadcom. Go a little further, Tudor. Stocks create massive wealth, man. The dude's total net worth is $93.6 billion. Last week he added $10 billion. Year to date, he's added $49 billion to his net worth. Yo, listen to what I'm telling y'all. I just need you to listen to what I'm saying to you for a second. I just need you to listen to what I'm saying to you for a second. Last week, this man's net worth went up $10 billion. And I'm going to tell you something. It wasn't even a whole week. It was like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It wasn't. Let's not get that misconstrued. Let's conceptualize this thing. You feel me? It wasn't the whole week. It wasn't Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It was Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Took off Monday and came back Wednesday, Tuesday. Listen to me. He's ranked number 17 in billionaires, just in total net worth. But he's ranked number 1 in making the most money in like the shortest period of time. You feel me? $49 billion from January to now is diabolical. Yeah, you feel me? But let me make it even more sense to you, Jose. Watch this. This is gonna be the bomb. Why your net worth ain't increased? Because you ain't had no part of it. Why your net worth ain't increasing? I love when people come in my comments and be like, today, you only got that because of NVIDIA. How much you got because of it? I'm not a fool. There is no reason why these people can increase their net worth at such a rapid rate and you ain't doing the same thing. Because you scared? I told Cuz the other day, I said, Cuz, you got to be tired of me coming in here making all this money. He said, I'm not just tired, I'm pissed off. I hate it. He said sickening. I think that's the word he told me, sickening. He said sickening. Let's go a little further. Last year, to start the year off, this stock was $483. January the 3rd, the first day of the year, the stock was $483. Watch this. I'm going a little further than that. That means around Christmas, it was $400. How much you spent for Christmas? I'm just saying, we gotta put it in perspective, Jose. January the 3rd, the stock was $483, which means prior to that, which was a week, we was in Christmas. It ranged somewhere between $440, $450, it ain't run up $50 in a day, so it was about $470. In that week span, the market closed a couple days. Okay, $475. How much you spent for Christmas? And let me make it make more sense. The stuff you bought for Christmas for people, the kids, and yourself, are you still using it? We're going to just sit in silence for about 20 seconds on that. We're going to just sit in silence for about 20 seconds on that. Here's the crazy part. I remember me and Cuz being the last two out the house for Christmas, and I thought I left my computer because I was looking at the stock market. I'm looking at the market, Cuz, trying to see what we doing. And watch this. We got in the car. I left my computer in the house. The people had to send it to me. I don't be playing, bro. I love this game. I love this game. So you miss it at 483 because you say it's too high. It runs up to 500. You say it's too high. It's definitely too high at 500 because it got to 600. You say it's really too high. I'm going to wait for a pullback. It goes to 800. It goes to 975. You really say it's too high. But it comes to 797. And you say, I'm going to let it come down a little more. And now what you're saying is, I'm going to wait till it's split. You done missed $1 million. And it wasn't like you ain't had the money. The problem is you chose to put your money elsewhere. And that's what I mean about financial trauma. You keep on putting yourself in situations financially that don't serve you at the highest level. You are not in financial alignment. So the $1 million that you say you want, you really can't go get it until you align with it. The $1 million sitting there right in your face. It's been hollering at you. Hey, I watched Trappin do this, but it's too high. I'm going to wait and pull back. At what point do we really start saying, I'm going to take this game serious, yo? Because here's what I do know. My man taking the game serious. My man was cleaning toilets and mopping floors in 1991. And video went public in 1993. My man was a janitor, fam. Let me go a little further with you. If somebody told you you had to wait from 1993 to 2024 to be worth 93 billion, you'd say that's too long. Our problem is we don't know how to align financially. Everything taking too long. But here's what we do know, yo. Nothing that ain't worth putting in the work for, it ain't gonna be come to you easy. Nothing that you put in work, nothing that you don't put in work for, not gonna come easy, and the damn sure ain't gonna be worth it. $19.93? This man started this company in 1993. That's when it went public. 30 years to become a billionaire. 30 years to become the 17th richest person in the world. On verge of being the number one company in the S&P 500. On verge of being the richest man in the world. On verge of having a company that will 100% change how we do everything in this world. It took 30 years. And the crazy part about it is, we see it happening. We watched it. You tuned into it. But you did not partake. You did not partake. But yet, how many Christmases in a row did you waste money? How many New Years in a row did you waste? How many birthdays did you waste money? How many extravaganzas did you waste money on? How many festivities? How many times did you? Let's go a little further right quick. I just want y'all to understand. I just want y'all to understand the power of this. I don't mean to beat. I don't mean to go crazy. I just want you to understand the power of this. I just want you to understand the power of this. July 12th, 2023, $459. Go a little further. February 10th, 2023, $211. Go a little further. Just a year ago, September 9th, 2022, $143. September 30th, 2023, $121. That was the low. Now, I know some people didn't know about it. That's okay. You excused. But you are held responsible and accountable once you become exposed to something. And now that you're exposed to something, and I'm not just talking about this company, I'm talking about the game as a whole. Once you're exposed to it, I want you to understand something, yo. I don't know, and it costs too much, should never be an excuse. It's the reason why I don't take profits out the market. Because I never want the market to price me out. When you cash out, child, I don't never take it out. Because I know when companies like this come around, the market gonna price certain people out. So that contract, $14,000, man, give me 31 of them. That ain't come overnight, but that's because guess what? Every time I'm hitting, I'm putting them profits on the side. I'm finding another position to put my profits in. They don't belong in my pocket. The profits don't belong in my pocket. Because all I'm gonna do is waste it. Because if you get some money that you know you ain't blood and sweat for, you're gonna treat it like that. And you'll be like, oh, this easy money, I can get that again. It's easy for me to keep it in there, keep doing the due diligence. Go from NVIDIA, let me see what the market, you ain't gonna price me out. As a matter of fact, I'm going to double down. All right, let's go a little further. My bad. I ain't mean to. My bad, y'all. My bad. Let's go a little further. Today, NVIDIA is creeping. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. NVIDIA market cap 2.79. Apple market cap 2.91. They about to pass Apple. They about to pass Apple. It ain't gonna take too much longer. It ain't gonna take too much longer. I think Microsoft is what, 3.1? 3.198. Let's go a little further. Let's go. All right, so watch this. They got this thing that they doing right now where sports betting, they're being taxed in Illinois. I wrote this down. Illinois is trying to do it, right? So here's what they're trying to do. Well, I'm not gonna say they're doing it. So if you're in Chicago and all that, bro, it's about to get crazy for y'all with sports betting. If you're in Chicago, it's about to get crazy for y'all with sports betting. So watch this. I wrote this down. Did I throw it away? I shouldn't. Oh, here go. All right, watch this. So Chicago passed the law. Well, Illinois passed the law, right? Illinois passed the law that the current tax rate is 15% on a sports bettor. So FanDuel, DraftKings, right? They call this progressive, but they about to tax them up to 40%. This will be the second highest amongst U.S. states. So what's going to happen is, if it passes, it will be the second highest. Illinois is the fourth largest state for sports betting. Last month alone, sports bettors put up at $1.2 billion. Last month alone. Watch this. The people from DraftKings and FanDuel said this. If y'all let this law go through, we not eating that. The user will. The consumer will. They're going to push the taxes on the consumer. They're going to push the cost on the consumer. And they're going to take a lot of the products away. So right now, I don't think it's really, I don't know, but I don't think it's really, I could be saying this wrong. They give you a lot of ways to make money. Even if it's not a lot, they give you a lot of different options to, like, you have a plethora of options to make money from the sports betting. That's how they get it, from the transactions, right? So they told them, if y'all see this through, we not eating the cost of that. We not going to eat that cost. It's going to go to the consumer. And we're going to put out, we can't give them the best products. So what I'm saying is, Chicago, well, Illinois, this about to be crazy for y'all. And the two stocks is DraftKings, which is DKNG, and then Flutter Entertainment, that's FanDuel under FLUT. Just that alone today, because of that, DraftKings was down 11% and Flutter was down 7%. Just because of that news today. DraftKings went down 11% and Flutter went down 7%. And then the CEO said, if you do this, then overseas betting is going to beat us out because they got better He's like, so y'all, here's what bro, like when greed kick in, bro, going from 15% to 40% is not progressive. That's rape. Bro, why are you trying to tax the people 40%? You know why? Because they see the importance. They see how much, bro, in 1 month, people in Illinois spent $1.2 billion on sports betting.
That's high short-term capital.
Bruh, hear me and hear me well.
Short-term 37%.
I'm gonna tell you what's crazy, boy. I had my eyes on a DraftKings option play. I had my eye on it, bro, for a minute. But just something ain't. I was like, I'm straight. This would have pissed me off. So this some greed. Anyway, go a little further to it. All right, so I looked at this. Man, every time I look back, I see our 100,000 subscribers. Man, thank y'all, man. Thank y'all, man. Mean a lot to us, man. Mean a lot to us, man. All right, so just looking at the 5 worst years in the market. You had the Great Depression in 1929, minus 43%. Now, that did take between 1929 and 1937, the Great Recession and then the recession. Those were horrible. It took 25 plus years to get back in the game after that. So I want to tell you, when you always hear people say, man, the market always shake back. It does, but that one took 25 years to shake back from. That one took 25 years to shake back from. And then we had the bear market of 1973, which was caused by the oil crisis. It was caused by the oil crisis. OPEC said, we ain't giving y'all nothing. And then we had the dot-com bubble. And then, of course, we had the financial crisis. Now, what I always like to look at and what I want y'all to look at is I want you all to go look up these situations. I want you to go look them up and I want you to go study them, all of them. I want you to go study all of them and I want you to see how people navigated through those situations. I want you to see how people navigated through them. I wrote something down that said the possibility of losing money with any stock greatly diminishes for a company that is consistently profitable. I wrote that down. Watch this. Companies, this is just me doing research, so I'm a researcher. So listen to me well, these 3 things. And it's the reason why I want you to study this because there's a certain kind of stock that comes out on the other side of this thriving. Right? There's a certain type of stock that comes out on the other side of this thriving. So I wrote these 3 things down for y'all that I want y'all to get. The possibility of losing money with a stock greatly diminishes for a company that is consistently profitable. That's 1. 2, companies that were profitable over 10 years have a 6% chance of losing investor money. So we're talking about profitability. This is something I'm going to go over in, you coming to the Portfolio Masterclass? All right, this is something I'm going to go over in a Portfolio Mastery. Companies that were profitable over 10 years, meaning they had over a 10-year profitable, right? They were profitable for 10 years or more, right? Has a 6% chance of losing investors' money. Watch this stat. Companies that were profitable 9 of 10 years have a 21% chance of losing investors' money. So a company that's inconsistent with profitability, you have a higher chance of losing money on. And that's why we're going to walk you through finding profitable companies when we talk about the portfolio mastery. Because the goal for me is to help you set a time horizon and have an investor criteria when building your portfolio. Because you have a better chance of making money that are profitable with companies that are profitable over the long term. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Jose, the people asking how they get in the Patreon. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. What we talking about here? What we talking about here? Right? Let me say it again. Let me say it again. Y'all don't know I just be going through all my products up here, you heard? I be going through all my products. Hats, you know what I'm saying? So watch it out. The possibility of losing money with a stock greatly diminishes for a company that is consistently profitable. Number two, companies that were profitable over 10 years have a 6% chance of losing investor money. Now, the reason why that is important is because there is no such thing as a guarantee in the stock market. There is no such thing as a guarantee in the stock market. Any company you can lose money on. But companies that were profitable over a 10-year time span or longer have a 6% chance of losing investors' money. Companies that were profitable 9 out of the 10 years, the chance of you losing money on them increases by 21 to 21%. Why? Because there's an inconsistency with profitability. There's an inconsistency with profitability. Are we trapping? Are we trapping? Yeah, it's sold out. Sold out. Sold out. I was telling y'all for 3 weeks. Not a month. You know why? Because I knew people want to come trap. And I can't do one-on-ones. So a 50, 60 people class, we can knock that out. We can knock that out. Be on hold. We got another one coming. But it ain't gonna be a profitable, it ain't gonna be a portfolio mastery. I'm thinking about even doing it. I'm thinking about either doing a dividend dynasty. How to build a dividend dynasty. Investor psychology. And a options, in-person options masterclass with a VIP that comes in that Monday and we work the market live. So that's the next 3 on my brain. Dividend dynasty, how to build a dividend dynasty, and understanding investor psychology, helping you understand who you are as an investor, understanding your financial trauma, understanding those things. We're going to walk through that. What else I said? In the options masterclass. Oh, Jose, you here. So the people looking for the Patreon. All right. But also, I'm talking about working on 3 more classes. The first class, I think about these 3 classes. How to build a dividend dynasty. The next one is a understanding investor psychology, which is important. And the other one will be a options masterclass in person with a 10-person VIP where we do the class Friday, Saturday. Sunday they chill. You ain't got nothing to do with me. But Monday you come in live and we get in the market and we look for plays for you. We put plays together. We execute. Now I'm going to do 10 people for that. And we'll probably do, because it's a VIP, we'll come in here, you'll have food. You come in, we watch the market, we break down, we put some things together, we go through the whole thing together. You know what I'm saying? I'll show you some things that, the options masterclass is my blueprint, but then there's certain things that you do based off experience. You know what I'm saying? Your experience, you know what I'm saying? So those are the three that we waiting on. And then I'm thinking about having a movie day, bro. Yeah, I'm thinking about having a day where we come in and watch a movie, dog. Like a Trading Places. Like a Trading Places. The Creature from Jekyll Island is not a movie, cuz. It's not a real movie. It's like a YouTube thing. Yeah. Watching, We Need the Wallstreet Looks Like Us Not Hats in Red, no Subaru. Watching something like The Big Short, understanding that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to start doing stuff in here, man. Like, we got people that really want to get busy up in here, you know what I'm saying? And I got something up my sleeve, too. Financial compatibility class. Yeah, financial compatibility. I've been working on this in the crib, putting stuff together. It can be for, like, somebody you dating or somebody you in a relationship with. And we just looking at, I ain't doing that. It's not a matchmaker. Like somebody you with, like I won't really do it for married couples or people that really been together. And we just walking through like financial compatibility. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm still working on it, so I ain't figured it all the way out yet. I'm still working on the assessment and stuff, bro. So you can tell like, oh, you a saver, you an investor, you this, you that. You know, and it's not saying that y'all not financially compatible. It's just saying, yo, these are the things that we got to work on, because what we do realize is this: money is the number one reason why people divorce. Because what happens is you may be with a person who has been taught to save and invest. You may be with somebody that have zero, and so now you wondering why y'all ain't on the same page financially. Well, you can't just, again, being able to have the hard conversation and then being able to put a plan of action together. Because if you love somebody, you want to be with somebody, you don't want the idea that y'all not financially compatible to be the reason why y'all break up or y'all don't be together. Let's see if we can make this work. Let's see if we can work on the issues. Like for men, I remember, when I was an iron worker, bro, they had so many men I worked with, they just get it, check to their wife and be like, bro, I don't care. But that's not saying she know what to do with the money. She know how to pay the bills. She know how to make sure y'all paying them bills on time and make sure, but that don't mean she know what to do with the money. All right, let's go a little further. I don't want to stay on that too long. Make nobody feel no kind of way about nothing. What?
It's stock thing.
That's why I won't get into that with you. That's why you not getting no mic, dog. Exactly why you not.
This is the Trappin.
But no, they heard you initiate it though. They heard you initiate it. That's what they did. They heard you initiate the whole. Nah, bro, they heard you initiate the whole thing. That's where it started from. All right, let's get into this right quick. All right, your money is losing value drastically. So I want y'all to see this, right? So since 2021, eggs are up 49%, gas 47%, airfare 32%, electricity 29%, natural gas 26%, chicken 23%, public transportation 22%, used cars 20%, milk 15%, and clothes 13.5%. Over the last 3 years, the purchasing power of the U.S. dollar has declined by 16%. Furthermore, over the last 5 years, purchasing power of the U.S. dollar has declined by 23%. This effectively means that uninvested money from 2019 is now worth 1/4 less today. How is this a strong economy? I'm going to go a little further. I'm going to say it again. Over the last 3 years, the purchasing power of the U.S. dollar has declined by 16%. That's the beginning of the pandemic. Over the last 5 years, the purchasing power has decreased by 23%. That's 2019. Effectively, all uninvested money from 2019 to now is 1/4 less today. The more money they print, and here's what we understand. Charlemagne said something that was real dope. Shout out to Charlemagne the God, man. He said something that was real dope. He was promoting his new book. And he said something. He said, he was on a show and they asked him about voting. And he said, I'm not telling people not to vote. He said, I'm just saying that I don't think there's a suitable candidate. And so the people was like, so you saying not to vote? Why aren't you encouraging your people to vote? He said, because I'm not a politician. It is the politician's job to make people go out and vote for them, not me. I say that's good. And here's why that's good. Because the media puts people in these positions to push a narrative for them. Yep. So Charlemagne said, I'm going to vote. He said, I'm going to probably vote for Biden. But it's not because I feel like he's the better candidate. And I just sat there and I said, dog, I've been saying that for the longest.
It's the reason why the vote booth is private.
I said, bro, I've been saying this for the longest. And the reason why I've been saying this is because I don't think that Joe Biden is the answer. But I don't think Donald Trump is the answer either. And I said this the other day, bro. I was talking to Cuz about it. I was like, so people saying like, man, Donald Trump a businessman. All right. How good is he really at business, though? He's fighting fraud charges right now. Not saying he did it, not saying he didn't do it. But here's what I do know. As the president, this is the most prestigious office you can hold in the world. I'm not saying if he did it or if he didn't do it. What I am saying is the word prestigious means something. Nobody is perfect. But to be a president, bro, you got to have a good jacket. I found something out the other day, bro. And I'm going to say this, and I'm not saying I'm a Bush supporter. I just found out that George Bush, the daddy, fought for America, was in a plane that was hit. 6 people died. He swam. 9 people died. He swam to a raft and floated for days in the ocean to a submarine. I said, that's gangster. He was in a plane or a ship. I think it was a ship. I can't remember which one. It got shot down. He the only one survived. I had a new kind of respect for him. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm in a plane that got shot down. Or a ship that got shot. All my people died. I swam in the ocean to a raft and floated for days to a submarine, my guy. I said, ooh, that's good. But I was watching the thing, and I want everybody to watch this thing, America in Color.
They said plot twist, he was in one.
Might be. Might be. Right? But here's what I know, though. Here's what I'm saying that to say this. Like, you have to have some type of prestige. You feel me? You got to have some type of prestige to be, like, the president, dog. Commander-in-Chief. I know people gonna be mad at me when I say this, bro. I don't got nothing against porn stars. I have nothing against porn stars. Get your money, love. The president who representing your country cannot have porn star issues. You gotta keep it on the low. Bill was already in office when him and Monica did their thing. I was already in the office. And guess what? After that, Bill, you gotta holler at you. The word prestigious gotta mean something. I'm not saying he guilty or not. That don't got nothing to do with that. But to be a president, come on, bro. How that look to the rest of the world? Represent, and so this what made me think about this, Jose. We don't need a businessman. We need a leader. We don't need a businessman. We need a leader. Presidency is about a combination of everything, but more importantly, it's about leadership. And this is why I want everybody to go watch America in Color. The reason why I say we need to watch America in Color is because you get to see leadership from different presidents. Oh, Roosevelt, dog. The man had polio, bro. The man had polio. But he got through a recession, a depression, beat Germany, brung America back up. You're talking leadership. I ain't never, bro, I'm looking at the thing now. Again, they talk about racism has always been a thing in America. It ain't gonna go away. But that was the one time I saw, ever in my life of watching America, I saw white and black people together fighting for the common cause of we got to make America what it is. Bro, they was building planes, ammunition. Billionaires was donating yachts. Bro, the dude donated a $2 billion yacht and gave it to the Navy. They turned it into I said, ooh, we not that America. And the reason why we not that America, because we ain't had good leadership in a while. We ain't had good leadership in a long time, dog. Because here's the thing, bro. You can't stop differences amongst people, right? People gonna have differences. But there has to be somebody that come in and say, hey, check this out. We at war. For the common good, we need to handle this little bit. I need y'all to put that to the side. Bro, people want to be led. But guess what? If you look at society right now, America is dysfunctional. Why? Politicians is dysfunctional. We ain't got no leadership. We ain't got no leadership. Social media telling us what to do, what not to do. We don't got no leadership. And that's why I feel like Joe Biden is not the best candidate. We ain't got no leadership right there, bro. And I don't know what we keep saying to business, bro. We need leadership as a country, bro. Because here's the thing. If we don't put leadership in office, you do not want to be the country that's under China's dictatorship. And I thought about something. I said, yo, how did America get this prestigious like this? And I realized something. Yo, they beat some big dogs. Bro, when they bomb Pearl Harbor, boy, shut everything down. Hey, shh, shh, shh. We ain't playing that game. Hitler was tripping. Shh, shh, shh. You go before that, Great Britain. The Reds are coming. They fought because, again, right and wrong, they fought because they understood what it meant for this country to be number one. And what it meant not to be number one. And right now, our leadership is blinded. They're blinded. They blinded.
How long do you think we can survive without good leadership?
Man, we ain't gonna make it. We not gonna make it as a country. You $34 trillion in debt. And that's why I'm bringing this up. Listen, you know one of the things that make a country a superpower? Finances. Finances, education, technology. We're not number one in finances. We're not number one in education. We're not number one in technology. You know what we doing? We like the OG who's still living off what he did in the past. America is like the OG that's living off what he did in the past. Not realizing all these other countries, they done developed new leaders. They done developed new science, new technology. And you sitting here talking about this is the greatest country in the world. Show me when the dollar losing value. You got 17 countries coming together saying, nope, we gonna build this thing called BRICS because we don't want to use you no more. Them old presidents would have never had that. Y'all don't want to use it no more? Bomb. Bomb. You dead. You dead. You were gone. And I know people don't like violence, but I need you to understand something. You where you at because of violence. You where you at. You got the freedom you got because somebody got bombed. The reason why you ain't worrying about bombs dropping out the sky because somebody was getting bombed. The reason why you don't see people jumping up out the trees, somebody was getting bombed. That's why you don't worry about it. That's why you ain't never walked out your front door and had to go run to a bomb shelter. But guess what they had to do in the 50s and in the 40s? They was in schools with bomb alerts. They was in school with it. We don't know about that. We don't know what that's like to, hey, today is a bomb alert. So I'm telling you right now, and I'm saying all that to go even further. This is why you need this is why you need to get them assets right. This is why you need to get them assets under your name and your trust. You need to get them because America not being the number one, ooh, you really gonna see the have and have nots. All right, let's go a little further. I don't want to stay in there too much longer. Let's go a little, because I'll stay there all day, cuz. You know, we be talking, you hear me? Here we go. And I wanted to just support it. Spending is out of control. As interest rates cut our prices out, we could see another $1.7 trillion in annual interest expense in just 1 year from now. Mind you, America is now paying $1 billion a month on the interest of the $34 trillion that we owe. Right? It's not even, it's like You know, you got a house and they say the first 10 years go to principal. We paying $1 billion a month just on the debt. And guess what we keep doing? Getting in more debt. America got financial trauma. They got bad financial hygiene. That even if the Fed cut rates 6 times this year, interest expense will still hit $1.2 trillion next year. I ain't even gonna say that. Ironically, the U.S. government needs lower interest rates more than anybody. Look, somebody said to Jose, I'm 59 years old and I hid under desk as a drill. I'm telling you, we don't even know what that's like. We don't know what that's like to to have that threat like. And I'm not saying, listen, man, war is inevitable. It's all about control. Ain't no such thing as we all living in peace singing kumbaya. But you do not want to know what it's like to be chilling one day and boom, 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 boom. And ain't nothing you can do about it. You ain't even prepared for it. But guess what? War costs money. And we ain't got none. And I want you to know something. Just like people that we know, your friends ain't your friends when you ain't got that money. So people who you think your allies, they ain't going to war with you when China and Russia and they like, hey, because guess what? Every country gonna do what's best for them. Let's go a little further, man. I don't want to stay there too long. All right, we're going to end it with this before we go to what we got to do. All right, so we all know that, and I want to use this so we know that Chipotle got a stock split coming up. So 50 to 1 stock split is you're going to have 50 stocks for every one that you had before, but you're going to get 49 stocks for every one that you have. So you'll have 50, right? You'll have 50, right? So understand that. So they do a 50 to 1 stock split. The stock was $3,000. 50 to 1, the stocks would be $60 then. Right, let's go a little further to it because I want to show them this. Go a little further. Right here. So this is what it kind of looks like if we had so let's say a stock had a $25 billion market cap. And we'll use NVIDIA. So let's say we're going to use them as an example. Let's say NVIDIA had a 3-point-something trillion market cap, right? Well, the market cap doesn't change. The market cap doesn't change when the stock does a stock split. Right? The market cap doesn't change. Watch this. The outstanding shares would change. So let's say this company had a $50 million. They have 50 million outstanding shares. If they did that split, they'll have 200 million. Looks like 50, 4 to 1, something like that. That's what that looks like. That looks like a 4 to 1. Right? So they got 400. So watch this. The price per share goes from 250 to 62. Right? The earnings go from $5 to $1.25. The earnings go from 500 million. They still because the earnings are still the same. The market cap stays the same. What changes is the price of the stock, how many outstanding shares the stock have, and the earnings per share change. Does that make sense? That's what it is. That's what it is. So when you're asking me, Trap, would you buy NVIDIA at the stock split? Ask yourself this question. If you could afford it now, would you buy it? That's what I'm saying. Because nothing changes. Right? Nothing changes. Right? So, Trap, would you buy NVIDIA now? Well, it depends on if I mean, would you buy it after the split? Depends on what I buy, if I buy now. Because the value doesn't change, the price did. The value don't change. And you know why you know the value don't change? Because the market cap didn't change. The earnings didn't change. The only thing that changed was the outstanding shares, and the reason that because you had chopped them up a little more. The price per share, why? Because you chopped it up a little more. And the earnings, because $5 went from being into one, we had to split the $5 into four. Short in the reverse split? Nope, because if a stock do a reverse split, I don't want it. That means it's going the wrong way. So I don't want no stock that did a reverse split. That's a big no. The minute they say reverse split, I'm out. I shouldn't have been in there to begin with. So because most investors don't know this, they actually think they're getting it cheaper. You're not getting it cheaper. You're still paying the value of NVIDIA being an $1,100 stock. You're still paying the value. And if you got an options contract, you're gonna still, if you up 100%, you're still gonna be up 100%. You just went from having one contract to 5 contracts. It's still up 100%. That ain't gonna change. The money ain't gonna change. Your contract's just gonna shift up. And they're gonna do that automatically.
This is a real drink in the chat, like buzzing about this is a real.
Yeah. So if you got options contracts, you're gonna have more contracts, but your money gonna still be the same. If you up $10,000, you still up $10,000. Instead of you having one contract, you're gonna have whatever the split is, whatever they break that down to. No, $100 bill, yep, it's like, yep, so $1 is just broken down to 10 dimes. Still $1. All right, Tudor, let's take us out, man. Yo. All right, let me get into it. I was looking at something. What the hell up there?
Them people really like that whole split drink. Like they is buzzing. Like whether they don't understand or they do. Mm-hmm. Like they really, it's something that's just not all the way.
Yeah. How y'all like that split? Y'all liked that? Y'all liked that? We needed to talk about that, right? I know. I got my people, man. I got my people. Say, bruh, can I just say something right quick? Why is NVIDIA up $22 overnight? That thing is up $22 overnight, cuz. God. NVIDIA up $22 overnight, cuz. Hey, they can let me cut loose if they want. Cuz they can let me cut loose if they want, cuz. Bro, so if that thing do another $50. If you do like $70 tomorrow too, that'll be like, I'll be so close. I'm gonna just say this, bro. If I do $1 million in a play, I'm taking off for a week, cuz. No, you not. I am. Certain moments I gotta celebrate.
Not for a week though.
Shit. I got my freedom. Yeah, man. I'm gonna get this episode all over again, yeah. He'll get the same episode all over again. Same purple shirt, everything. Damn, cuz. That's insane. You gotta realize it's only $40 away from being $1,200. I probably need somewhere like about, I probably only need somewhere like about 12. I probably only need probably like $80.
Yo, the way he was talking about that man on that TV today, he's gonna do something.
I only need like $80, dog. I only need like $80, cuz. No, from where I left today. Today was at $74. No, so I need like 80. So from right now, I need probably about like, I need about 60. Like 12, 20.
Hot 60.
Hmm?
Hot 60.
Cold-blooded 60. All right, let's get into it, man. Flush or flip it, you feel me? All right, let's get into it, man. First stock on the list is Fidelity National Information, right? It engages in the provision of technology for financial institutions and businesses. It operates through the following segments: banking, capital markets, and corporate, and other. The banking segment focuses on serving financial institutions and the core processing software. The capital markets segment provides global financial services, buy and sell, and the corporate segment includes corporate overhead expenses. They pay a $2.47% dividend yield. It's up 25% year to date, up 37% in a year. Are we flushing or are we flipping it, Jose?
Flipping.
I ain't mad at them. Oh, man, hold up, man. Shout out my super chats. Shout out Natalie and Nicole. We appreciate you. Hey, them super chats done went down, Nat. You at $25 now. I don't know what's going on. You heard me? Shout out to Queen, man, Goddess. Appreciate you, love. You heard me? Appreciate you. Jose, we flushing or we flipping that?
No, we getting money on that one.
Are we getting money on that one? All right, next on the list is Western Digital, Jose. Western Digital engages in the development of manufacturing, marketing, and sale of data storage. It operates through the flash and hard drive, disk drive segments. The flash segment represents flash-based data storage devices. The hard disk drive segment provides hard disk storage solutions. Year to date, the company is up 47%. In 1 year, the company is up 89%, Jose, and it does not pay a dividend.
We gonna get money with them.
You gonna what?
We gonna get money with them. Flipping.
Why?
First off, we get them the People's Champ. I like the numbers that they talking about right now for the year. And I use them a lot.
Western Digital?
Yeah.
What you use them for?
All the drives.
Shout out to Jose. He finally knew one. All right. Next on the list is Transdigm. Ticker symbol TTG. It engages in the design, production, and supply of auto aircraft components. It operates through the following segments: power and control, airframe, and non-aviation. The power and control segment includes operations that primarily develop, produce, and market systems and components that provide power to or control power of an aircraft, electronics, fluid, power, and mechanical motion. The airframe segment covers operations that primarily develop, produce, and market systems. The non-aviation segment focuses on operations that develop, produce, and market productions for non-aviation. Jose, they do not pay a dividend. The stock is up 31% year to date. It's up 66% in 1 year. You flushing it or are you flipping it? It is a 13.
Half and half. Look, they were saying flush for the longest. They had half and half.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go with some people who knew it that I didn't know. We flush.
I'm flipping it. Stock up $500 in 1 year.
Is how much?
It's up $500 in a year. NRG, right? It engages in the production, sale, distribution of energy and energy services. It operates through the following segments: generation, retail, and corporate. The generation segment includes all power plant activities, domestic and international, as well as renewables. The retail segment includes mass customers and business solution and other distribution and reliability products. The corporate segment includes residential, solar, and electric vehicle. Jose, the company does pay a 1.83% dividend. It is up 62% year to date, and it is up 145% in 1 year.
Oh yeah, we flipping. We're at 85% people like getting money in NRG.
All right, next on the list is West Rock. So it engages in fiber-based paper and packaging solutions. It operates through the following segments: corrugated packaging, consumer packaging, global paper, and distribution. The corrugated packaging segment consists of the sale of containers and other products, including displays. The consumer packaging segment involves the packaging products such as folding cartons, interior Patreons, inserts, and tables. The global paper segment includes and focuses on commercial paper operations and generates its revenue primarily from container board, paper board, and special grades of external use. The company does pay a 2.13% dividend yield. The stock is up 28% year to date, and it is up 80% in 1 year. Jose, flush it or flip it?
We're gonna flip that West Rock.
Ralph Lauren. All right, man. Y'all, man, Polo. Is up 26% year to date. Is up 60% in 1 year. It pays a 1.73% dividend yield, Jose.
What other companies is under there?
Oh, Lord. Ain't nobody else under there.
I know they got Polo.
That's it.
Caps.
All right, so the firm has Ralph Lauren Collection, Ralph Lauren Purple Label, Polo Ralph Lauren, Double RL, Lauren Ralph Lauren, Polo Ralph Lauren Children, and Chaps.
Wow, that's something they flip names.
That's the same thing, man.
Same thing over and over.
You got Ralph Lauren Collection, Ralph Lauren Purple Label, Polo Ralph Lauren, Double RL, Ralph Lauren, what? Polo Ralph Lauren Children. Yeah, I ain't fucking with bro. Ralph done did too many things with that. Go on, Ralph. Man, I'ma holler at you, dog. Man, say that man sold us the same thing 3 times, man. That man, I sold us Polo Ralph Lauren, Ralph Lauren. What? Double RL. Man, I sold us the same thing. That man did a Robert Kiyosaki, man. That man sold us the same book 8 times, yeah. That boy sold the same book 8 times and renamed it, man. Man.
Like, hold on. I remember they got Chaps, then they got Polo.
They got a Polo Assassin. Man. Hey, nah, bro. We good, dog. You ain't about to keep selling me the same shirts with putting a different collar in them, man. Yeah, man. Make an Oxford.
I almost got shot by wearing a Polo Assassin shirt one time. I thought it was the same.
You almost got shot, cuz.
Yo, the Polo Assassin joint. Oh man.
What you was doing wearing that anyway?
I didn't know. I was young. It was like middle school.
Damn.
9th grade.
Damn.
Polo Assassin. Never again. I'm traumatized. They don't play out DC for real. You don't wear no assassins out here. You laughing. Yeah, the starters.
Yeah, there you go.
Starter jacket the last week it was in style.
Damn. Damn. He got that bit the last week. It was like, this is going out of sale.
Like, nah, this week is the last week. It was an Orlando Magic drink too.
Damn. With the ball on it, with the fire.
Yeah.
Out of here. You know, lit your ass on fire. All right, let's go. Oh, let me just say something right quick, man. We still doing a special code for those who want to come to the Potter's House, man. It's not active, it's in Dallas. Yep, use code WSTrapper24. Definitely come out to Good Soil if you're an entrepreneur, if you are looking to get into entrepreneurship, if you got a business that you want, you know, they giving up, I think, $5 million in grants out for small businesses. Click the link, use code WSTrapper, WSTrapper24, WSTrapper24. If you want, I'm telling y'all, this is going to be good. I'm going to be there. I'm speaking. You know what I'm talking about? Your boy is speaking. You feel me? So definitely it's gonna be amazing. And if I'm not mistaken, it's like buy one and either get one free or get one super half off or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, come with a friend. So definitely just be in the building, man. They got a lot going on. It is June the 15th and the 16th, if I'm not mistaken. Those are the dates. Definitely want to come through. Definitely for Father's Day, come through. That's going to be amazing, you know, to just change the trajectory of your family. Come get that information. Come lock in. I want to say it's at AT&T Stadium or something like that. What is that? AT&T Stadium. Was that AT&T something? Arlington? Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I think they doing it AT&T something, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so yeah, it's AT&T Performing Arts Center downtown. Oh, you know what that is? That's what we did, what you call it at? That's what we did the show at. I think that's what we did the show at, huh? Yeah. At the Performing Arts thing? Yeah, that's what we did the thing at. Yeah, so definitely pull up, man. They'll definitely pull up, man. So, again, Jose, drop the link in there. Use code WSTTrapper. WSTTrapper. It's WSTrapper. I'm saying WST. WSTrapper. WSTrapper24.
Double R, double L, Lauren.
Yeah, that's what got me jammed up. Ralph Lauren, double RL, Lauren, Ralph Lauren, Polo Ralph Lauren. Soil, good soil. Soil, good soil, TD. Crazy, Ralph Lauren tripping, man.
What's TD first name?
I ain't doing that. You ain't about to make me play with that, man. That's a, man, you get me struck down by lightning. That's why he ain't got no mic. Right down.
I don't know what TD, the theater work.
Flush Jose. But definitely, man, it's an event that you want to go to if you're an entrepreneur. You're looking to get an entrepreneur. You're looking to get funded. They also have a pitch competition where you can pitch your company, maybe get some investors, get some investor bread. You know, I think one of the biggest things that Bishop focusing on is getting access to capital for growing companies, especially for black minority companies. That's been one of the biggest things that we've been struggling with to build our businesses, is getting that access to capital. So I want to say he has over $5 million in capital that people are going to have access to where you can pitch your company and get that. So definitely, again, use the code WSTrapper24, WSTrapper24 And I want to see y'all there. And if you come, I want to see y'all there. Make sure you got on your Wall Street Looks Like Us Now shirt. I want to see y'all. Salute, see y'all in the building. You know what I'm saying? You know, I love to see y'all. I love to see my people outside. You feel me? All right. Let's go. Up next is Ball. Ball Corp. Provides metal packaging for beverages, foods, and household products. It operates through the following segments: beverage packaging, North America; beverage packaging, South America. The beverage packaging, North and Central America, includes multi-year supply contracts to fillers of carbonated drinks, beer, energy drinks, and other beverages. The beverage packaging South America segment includes beverage containers in South America and the manufacture of sustainability. All the metal beverage containers in Brazil. The beverage packaging EME segment consists of metal beverage containers in Europe and beverage materials in European beer, carbonated drinks, and industrials. The company is up 20% year to date. It is up 26% in 1 year, and it does pay a 1.16% dividend.
Flipping.
Trash. Well, it's only up 10%. When I looked at it, it's only up 10% in 5 years. It's up 26% the last year. It's up 20% year to date. I don't like it.
I like it. That makes sense.
All right, let's go a little further. We got, Brown and Brown. Brown and Brown is an insurance wholesale brokerage insurance program and service organization. It engages in the provision of insurance brokerage services and casualty insurance and underwriting services. It operates through the following segments: retail, national programs, wholesale brokerage, and services. Jose, year to date, the stock is up 23%. 1 year is up 38%. And it does pay a 0.55% dividend yield. Are we flushing or are we flipping it?
We flushing.
Why are we flushing it?
Keep the champ, and I think the 5 years are under the 10. Even though you didn't say it. I think they're 5 years under 10%.
Let's see. They're 5 years up 145%. Insurance, dog. All right, last on the list is Teradyne, ticker symbol TER. It engages in the development and sale of automatic test systems. It operates through the following segments: semiconductor test, semiconductor test, system test, robotics, wireless test, and corporate. The semiconductor test segment designs, manufactures, and makes semiconductor test products and services. The system test segment makes products and services for defense, aerospace, storage tests, and production board tests. The robotics segment includes operations related to design, manufacturing, and marketing of collaborated robotics arms, autonomous mobile robots, and advanced robot control software. The wireless test segment is involved in wireless testing of products and services. Jose, year to date, the stock is up 37%. 1 year is up 36%. Do we flip it or do we flip it? If you in Patreon or Trappers Anonymous, you heard about this stock multiple times. Semiconductor, it's the trigger word. All right, man, let's get to it. Today. All right, man, 1-800-TRAPPER hotline. You know, in order to get this, you got to be in the top tier of the Patreon. Let's get it. Miss Kim.
Hey, Trapp, it's Kim. I have a question for you. What happens to your option contract when the company splits stocks? For example, for all of us who were blessed and fortunate enough to be in the options contract for an NVIDIA, what happens when that 10-to-1 split happens? I'd appreciate you explaining it. Thank you, King. We appreciate your leadership.
This is how you produce a show. Like everything just in cohesion.
This is such a warm hug. Yep, we talked about that earlier, Ms. Kim, for sure. All of your options contracts will split as well. Your profit will stay the same, but you'll have more contracts. That's the only thing that's going to happen. Shout out to Ms. Kim, man. She is such an amazing spirit. She is changing the trajectory of her family. I ain't even gonna say one options contract, and she be going crazy, you hear me? She be going crazy. So shout out to Ms. Kim, man. We got number love for you, Ms. Kim. Let's go.
Hey, what it do, Trap? I know what Trappers. A question for you today is when getting into the stock game, do you advise people to buy an ETF and then learn the top 5 positions in there and pick and choose to buy individually? Or would you recommend people to look at an ETF and then study the top 5 from there and then pick and choose as they're buying whole positions? Thank you.
I think that's Malik, too. Malik, I keep thinking you in jail, dog. Because he always by that brick wall, bro. But your clothes be fresh, so I know you ain't in jail. Like, you in a halfway house or something? What's good, family? So actually, that's one of the ways I learned about, like, Eli Lilly. I got in that because I got into a medical device called IHI, and it wasn't the top 2. It wasn't the top 2, but I will say you don't have to pick the top 2, but you can go through the ETF, and that's a freebie for you to figure out where you want to go at inside of that. So it doesn't have to be the top 2 because the top 2 could be having a field, but you can get in there and find 1 or 2 companies out of there to go with. So definitely, I always say I'm getting paid to learn. I'll buy an ETF and I'll research the ETF, get paid while I'm doing it, and then I'll get one. Yep. So 100%, family, 100%. Like I said, you don't necessarily have to use the top 2, but you can definitely make your selection from that. So now that's a different Malik. That ain't what Malik said. That ain't that Malik. That ain't that Malik. I don't think he ever came back. But every time he come up, I be like, yo, dude in prison, or he a halfway house, or he always about to.
Probably a teacher.
He always about to break. He looked like he could be a good teacher.
But they say classrooms are prison. I saw a documentary.
Don't get into that. Don't get into that. I ain't gonna get into that. I ain't gonna get into that. I don't think that classrooms are prisons, but I will say that the 8-hour. It's designed, watch this, cuz. It's not designed for prison. It's designed to prepare you for the workforce. It's not prison. I don't like when people say that. It's like prison. No, it ain't. Ain't nothing like prison. Prison is prison. Being in school it's not like prison. You can talk when you want to talk. You can curse the teacher out and go out of class. Curse somebody out in jail. Curse the sergeant out in jail. What's happened to you?
I don't know. The young classes, straight line.
Yeah.
Behind the other.
They think about this. The classroom is this. Think about this. What changed America? What's one of the things that changed the dynamics of America? It was the Industrial Revolution. The Industrial Revolution, when Henry Ford came up with the assembly line, and then working inside of that, school was modeled behind that. So it wasn't that they preparing you for prison. They were preparing you to go to the workforce. Being able to sit in one space all day, in a small confined space all day, not talking, having a lunch, on break. That's what they weren't preparing for prison. I hate when people say it's like prison. Bro, it is not like, it ain't nothing like prison. It ain't nothing compared to prison. Nothing. It's preparing you to be in somebody's job because you are, watch this, You're already conditioned to be somewhere for 8 hours. When you go to school, you already conditioned to be there for 8 hours. You conditioned not to do all that talking, but to do your work. You conditioned to, hey, I can use the bathroom. Hey, I can. It's not prison. I hate every time I see that. It ain't nothing like prison. I would go to school 12 more years to then go back to prison. Ain't nothing like, would you agree with that, Ain't nothing like prison, bro. I hate when people say that. No, it ain't. It ain't. There ain't nothing like it. It ain't nothing compared to it. They ain't going the same sentence. Well, look at the lunch they feed you. You can bring your own lunch to school. You don't got to eat that. You got to eat that.
The documentaries be making the case.
Man, because you know why? Because you ain't been.
I understand that.
Because you ain't been. You ain't been. My mom ain't come and pick me up from prison. Every day. I can't go to prison late. I don't got to write a tardy slip. They're not sending me to the principal. A principal and a warden are two completely different things. A warden can say execution. A warden can put you in that thing in a cell for 190 days. Take your mattress from you. Teachers ain't just beating students up, spraying them down, handcuffing them, sending them to the hole, and you can't talk to your parents, your people for 90 days. They taking your mail from you. They taking your pictures from you. That ain't nothing like prison, fam. Nothing like it. And I hate when people compare that. I hate when people compare that. It ain't nothing like it. It ain't nothing like it. Next. It ain't nothing like it. Nothing.
What's good, Trap? So my question is, have you ever been down on all your option plays at one time for over a period of time, or have you ever been had consistent losses while other people were having consistent wins? And if so, how did you handle that? And what did you do to change it? Did you do anything, or did you just ride it out with the system you had until things started just changing on their own? Appreciate you.
What's good, family? I like that question. Early on, when I first really got into it, I know what it's like to be down on a few plays. Not all of my plays, but I know what it's like to be down on a few plays at one time. I know how that feel. And I made adjustments. If I was able to, a lot of times when I'm teaching y'all, it's from experience. So I'm making adjustment. What did I do wrong? Am I consistently doing the same thing and that's turning up wrong? Is my system broke? Is my approach broke? What's going on in the market? Watch this. Am I trying to revenge trade? Am I not sticking to the formula because I lost some money? Right? So there's a few things that we got to put together right there. So the first thing we got to ask ourselves is, am I using the same formula and system? And if I am, is my system broke, or am I analyzing my system wrong? Right? That's one. Two, what am I identifying in the market that is causing me to execute on these plays? Right? So it's the system, and then because the market is never wrong, so what am I seeing in the market that's making me make these wrong plays? And thirdly, am I revenging? Because I'm down on a play. Because here's what happened. If you start revenging and you're going wrong, now you disregarding the formula. You're trying to just get back in the game and get some money. And now what happens is your emotion is kicked in, and now you are emotionally making investment or trading decisions, and neither of those work for you. So let's identify those things. For me, I'm gonna lie, I was a little bit of both. I was putting the formula in, as we know. A stock can have some news, the stock goes against you, right? And you, as an investor, as a trader, you'll go through that. You'll go through droughts where you just not It's just not clicking for you. That happens. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, I went last year and this year. Last year, we only lost 2 trades. Guess what? It was back-to-back. This year, we down on 4 trades. 2 of them was back-to-back. 3 of them was back-to-back. 2 of them was back-to-back. It happens. You can't avoid it because you're putting the best research, information, and formula together. But at the end of the day, the market gonna do what the market gonna do. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta ask yourself those questions. So hopefully you're not revenge trading. Hopefully it's just a tweak in your formula that you have to lock in with. And that's if you're going against my formula. Like, my formula works. You know what I'm saying? My formula gives you enough time. But remember, there's a quality of stock that we use. There's a few things that go into my formula that make it so amazing. Stocks that move a certain way. There's a formula involved in my stock. There's certain things we look for that happens. So there's certain things, if you're using my formula, we don't have a 100% success rate because that's impossible. But we have a high percentage rate because there's so many things that work in our favor that has to be in our favor for us to get onto that. So let's definitely say that. So, man, I wish you the best, brother. And you ain't here with us, man. You in a Patreon, so definitely, man. Let's hope you get into it, man. So let's get it. What we got, Jose?
Hey, Trav. This is Jamila. My question is, how many portfolios should we be striving to create? Is it just the 2, the buy and hold and the dividend portfolio, or is there more? And if so, what are they? Thank you.
What's good, Queen? So that changes based on who you are. I would like you to first have a Roth IRA. I would like you to have that first. Because if you're going to invest, I want you to have taxes on your side, right? I want you to have that on your side. So I want you to have the Roth IRA first. Of course, you can only max out so much in that per year. I don't even want you to focus on just a dividend portfolio. Yeah, I want you to just focus on building that Roth IRA out. And you can make that Roth IRA a dividend portfolio if you want. But remember, you can't get it to a certain age. And then once you do that, and then you can decide what your next account is. Your next account can be your options portfolio, or it can be a dividend portfolio. Like, you can decide that, right? You can decide that. But I want you to first have that Roth IRA. No, let's go even further. First, I need you to have that $1,500 saved. I need you to have that $1,500 saved, right? That's our go-to, right? And then I want you to have that Roth because I want you to have those tax advantages, right? And then I want you to focus on that traditional or primary portfolio. And that can be a dividend account, or that can be a account that you're using differently. And then lastly, I want the options portfolio to be the last one you build out. Now, if you do decide to make a dividend portfolio, what I would love for you to do is use your options portfolio to fund your dividend portfolio, so you can use profits to put into option profits to put in dividends. I look at that as free money. But you don't have to work on those yet. I will focus on building that IRA out. That's good for you. It's super long term. And then we come up with a traditional one, because you're going to max this one out at $7,000 a year. With it, something like that, $7,000 a year. And over here, you can put whatever you want. So I will focus on those and then do that. Then get your options masterclass or your dividend portfolio for sure. Such a pretty woman. Good job, man. That's great, man. Great. What we got for the rest of the night, man? That's good, man. What a amazing night, man. I want to tell y'all, I think it was the purple shirt. I think it was the Famethazine. Man, we had an amazing night, man, and I want y'all to leave here with tonight. I ain't gonna keep y'all too much long, but I want you to leave here with the idea of the goal is to be financially aligned. That's what I want your goal to be. What are the financial traumas that I have to meet head on? Because once I meet these traumas head on, I can now walk into that territory that is mine. I want us to be deserving. I want us to understand what it is that we have the power to do. I want you to stop trying to be the best, and I want you to go for greatness. I want you to be the one that turn your family last name to an ass. I want you to set the tone financially for your family. I want you to be the person that your family look at and says, because of this person, this is where we are. This is the status quo. This is the new norm. This is the family SOPs that we got in place because such and such has put these things. They've showed us something new. They've exposed us to something new. They showed us the power and what we could do. I want you to do that. I want you to get financially aligned. That's the word I want to leave you with tonight. Financially aligned. That's your boy, the Wall Street Trappin, man. Episode 96, y'all. We on our way. Before we go, man, I just want to say that shout out to my team. Shout out to the people in the chat, man. I love y'all. I appreciate everybody so much. Make sure you get your apparel. The purple shirt is available. You know what I'm saying? Jose gonna drop the link. Get your purple. Get your Famethazine purple. Make George do something. Make him earn the money that I pay him. Make him earn it. Make him earn it. Also, go to all of your podcast platforms. Download Trappin Tuesday from y'all. I've been slipping. Download Trappin Tuesday on Apple and all podcast platforms. I know we not ranked no more because Jose don't even tell me no more. That's how I know. You know what I'm saying? And I know we been BS, so I got to do a better job at pushing it. Y'all got to do a better job at telling people about what we doing. Also, man, go to the Wall Street Trappin YouTube. We've been dropping some really, really, really great content over there. But also, come on this page. Like these videos that Jose be dropping every other day. They dope. They fire. He going crazy. You dig? Come join the Patreon. He going to drop that. And lastly, I want to see y'all at Good Soil. Remember, code word is WS Trapper 24. I love y'all. Y'all have an amazing night. I will see y'all same time, same place next week. Let's go, y'all. Salute.